Hi.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Caitlin.
We're Our Time of the Month. Right up at the front, go ahead and like. You don't have to like it, but you can subscribe.
And comment.
Comment whatever you'd like.
And actually, I will say, if you make it to the end of the video, a lot of times we put in a silly question that you can answer down below.
And it's fun. Yeah, go ahead and leave a favorite, something you've been loving lately.
Oh, yeah.
Write in a comment. And then follow up that comment with an answer to our silly question. So leave 2 comments.
Not asking you to do much at all.
No.
Comment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We'll say it now. We'll say it later as a reminder. Just in case you forget. So it is officially fall.
Like, the date has passed, so we can actually say it.
Right, and I'm so ready to, like, dive in. Normally, I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fall, yay. Yeah. But I feel like because I'm not going anywhere and I'm not doing anything, I am gonna like double down on celebrating the seasons because that's the only thing changing in my life.
And also, it's like the only thing worth celebrating a lot of days. Honestly, that's how I feel.
Yes. And I also don't think anyone can be upset if you celebrate fall.
If you're not new around here, you know that we like to have a drink or two during a video. And actually, this could be a favorite. This is one of my favorite pumpkin beers of every year. It's Schlafly's Pumpkin Ale. It's the St. Louis brewery, according to this. And something I learned yesterday is that their pumpkin ale changes every few months. So while you may like it now, it could taste a little different in a few months.
Is it a new version, or is it just because the different pumpkin harvests?
I'm wondering if it's different, right, like different crops, different spices.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite pumpkin beers. I hope you love it. I've never held a beer bottle like this. What am I doing? It's like I've never drank before. It's my first beverage. I remember my first beer. It's good, right?
It is good. Wait,
it's like a pumpkin pie. My first favorite is something that was gifted to me/us via Octoly and Primera. So thank you to Octoly and thank you to Primera. If you've been a long time watcher, you know that I am only loyal to one moisturizer for years and years and years. I'll try other ones and they just don't stand up to my Clinique Turnaround Overnight Cream. I saw this online. I was very interested in it because it is a Korean beauty brand. I've never tried anything from any K-beauty brands, and it is their Alpine Berry Water Cream. I thought when I was gonna get it, it was gonna be more of like a gel because the packaging kind of looks like it's going to be a gel. I don't love a gel. It's not. It's not, and I haven't reached for my Clinique moisturizer in weeks. It's like a non-offensive spa smell, sort of. It's
actually, like what?
Divine. Okay, so here's the rundown. It is hydrating and moisturizing without being heavy. It's dewy without being greasy. There are clean ingredients. It can be found in a lot of different online stores, I think, and in store if you're venturing out right now.
Yeah, that feels really nice.
It is so wonderful.
Are you using this at night or in the morning or both?
Both.
Because it feels like a really good morning product.
Fantastic. I get really nervous every time I try a new product like this that's gonna stay on my skin long term. Like a cleanser, I'm washing that off. A moisturizer, that's gonna be soaking into my skin for like all day or all night, and I usually will get like little tiny whiteheads or my skin will just become super textured. And I feel like I can attribute my good skin days lately to this because it's the only thing I've changed up, and I've already told myself I'm going to buy it when it runs out.
No, I will say it because I'm looking at you profile the way the sun is like hitting, and I feel like I see like 2 congested little...
Right here I have one for sure.
Well, there's like, there's one there and one there, but I feel like your skin does look smoother than I have ever seen before.
Thank you. It could be this. It could actually be this.
Because they were never like pimples, but they were just like congestion.
Congestion. Yeah, that's what I get. It's like textured skin.
And only I would ever see it because I'm like...
Right up in your face. Right. Like here, you probably can't even tell that, but I can't say enough good things about it. I genuinely love it. So much so that I talked about it on Instagram. I'm going to talk about it here, and if you heard me talk about it there, then I'm not even sorry. Not even sorry, because it's that good.
So during pandemic, I have been very lucky in that I have 2 personal shoppers that have been taking care of the bulk of my grocery shopping.
Are their names Mom and Dad?
Yes. My mother and my father. My dad is retired, and then my mom works in a school, so she wasn't really working very much during the summer, and they would go shopping during like the older people hours. And they offered, because they don't have a lot going on, to like pick me up stuff from Costco and stuff. So one of the things that my mom got me from Costco without asking, because she bought them and loved them and knew I would love them, and has set me up for failure for the rest of the year, are these Cake Bites Classic Italian Rainbow. All the cake in just one bite. They come in a big box. They probably have like, I don't know, like 18 to 24 packs of these. And I love it. So one pack is 3 bites of cake. I find that each bite is 3 bites for me.
Okay.
So like 1, 2, 3. So it's 9 bites, and it's two. So it's 250. So it's not like a 100-calorie pack, but
who cares?
You guys,
these are my favorite Italian desserts.
They're almond flavored.
I know.
They're almond
call them Neapolitan cakes, even though I know that's not really what they are.
No, but I get it.
3 colors.
But they have almond flavored. Oh, I didn't even know they had raspberry spread. You don't really taste the raspberry. It's mostly almond, but they have an amazing texture.
Are we gonna eat one?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to try one.
Oh my god, they're exactly like his mom's.
So they're the perfect size. I mean, they're a pedophore, essentially. They're the most amazing texture. The chocolate on the outside, I don't like chocolate, but they're just chocolatey enough. It holds everything together, and it gives you like a really nice, like,
God damn it.
Like a little bit of you bite through it, but it's not a crunch at all. It's not a coating.
And like, what a perfect amount. I couldn't eat more than this.
It's the perfect amount. I don't even usually eat them all in one sitting. I'll like eat one and then just leave the pack out, and then like an hour later. They're great for work too. Like if you need like a little 3 p.m. like sweet thing, and you can just eat like a little square and it gets you through the rest of the day.
They're so good.
Like if they packaged them any differently, I would eat all of it.
They don't taste like they are a packaged snack.
No.
They're I keep seeing them in the store, and I keep walking right by them.
They're so good. You have to get them.
I will.
I am not even, like, I tend not to keep desserts on hand, because if I have desserts, I will eat them. But these, I think, one, because I love that they're individually packaged, even though it's wasteful. Like, they're not all gonna go bad. Like, I will never get, if these were all in like one big bag or one big box, they'd all go
them all really quickly.
Right, it'd be horrible. But
I mean, it'd be great.
They're just so good.
They are. I would say a 10 out of 10.
10 out of fucking 10. I found them at Costco. I don't know if you can find them other places.
Wow. They
highly recommend.
Really, really good.
Yes.
I feel very satisfied.
Right?
I've had nothing but carbs today.
Like cake.
I love cake.
How often do you get cake though?
I love cake.
I like cake, but I never get it because you have to bake a whole cake, and that's bites.
I know. Okay, I was going to be going out of town in September. I thought that I would be getting dry, sunburned skin, even though I wear sunscreen. Like, you just never know if you're gonna get a sunburn.
But also, if you're going to the beach for a week, like as a fair white person, the chances are high you will get burned at some point.
And so I wanted to take a body moisturizer with me that would be cooling, but also affordable, because I thought Mike would use it as well. And I, on a whim, picked up the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. It has hyaluronic acid in it. I love it so much. I've used probably a third of the bottle already. I've only been using it for 3 weeks. Because I'm a full body moisturizer, sometimes multiple times a day. It's a thing. I know that it's weird, but I like to be hydrated and moisturized.
But do you put clothes on immediately after?
No, a robe.
Okay.
I thought that, you know, the gel would be really cooling if I did have a sunburn. It does not have an offensive smell at all, and it's one of those products that,
what is that?
Like, while it is a little bit fresh smelling in a way, it totally goes away, would not interfere with any of your fragrances.
Yeah.
It sinks into the skin really nicely, and the hyaluronic acid, you can really feel it because it feels very wet. It doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel thick, it doesn't feel like it's one of those lotions that is going to make putting on clothes hard. Like today, I did my whole body, and I put jeans on within 5 minutes.
That's intense.
Yeah, I was a little nervous because I hadn't done that before.
I really like the smell of it.
Yeah, it's like very fresh, but not like laundry. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain.
I don't know. I think it kind of does remind me of like a laundromat smell.
Really?
Like
a dryer sheet?
Like a dryer sheet.
It
like
does.
When you're walking down the street and someone's doing their laundry and that they're pumping the laundry exhaust out.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Like dryer sheet air.
It's great. I have a bunch of body butters that are a bit more expensive, and I like to kind of savor them and not use them every single day. And so this is my every single day body moisturizer now. I love that it has a pump. It's super easy. It locks so you can travel with it if you aren't flying anywhere. What a great moisturizer. I've never heard or seen anybody talk about it before. I don't know if it's, oh, it says new. Maybe that's why. But it caught my eye, and way to go, Neutrogena.
Yeah. I have not quite used this product yet, but I bought it and I've been like savoring it and I've been very excited about it.
I've been staring at it lovingly.
I just don't have a reason to use them, but Danielle and I have a very small collection of glassware for when we make cocktails. Small, just a hint, specifically for recording videos. Like we don't even use, we use like plastic.
I use plastic for my wine every day.
And then we have this like beautiful collection of like coupe glasses.
You know why I don't use them? Because it requires hand washing.
Yes, and because they're delicate and like, okay, so I got another pair of delicate hand wash glasses for us to use.
You can take these home.
No, they have to stay here.
What?
They have to stay here. They're for us. I'm not gonna use them at my house.
Why not? They're beautiful.
I never make cocktails at my house.
I would drink fucking water out of that.
Absolutely not. I have to hand wash it.
Oh, you do? This is a goal.
Yes, the goal. Okay.
High maintenance right here.
Okay, so I used to work at a store called Sweet Elizabeth Jane. It's where this sweater is from. I stopped by the other day for the first time in a long time, and they are doing in-person shopping. And I bought a bunch of stuff because I was, well, for one, I'm just not shopping in person a lot, so it's just exciting.
I know.
And they had a ton of really cute stuff. And so one of the things that I bought were these two clear glasses that you can't see at all on camera. They have this really beautiful vertical texture. They also have this weird bubble, which is not my favorite shape glass of all time, but
it's comfortable.
It's so comfortable to hold because it's very wide. It's a very large glass. But the ridge is the perfect thing for your hand to like sit on. It has this adorable gold lip, which is what makes it hand wash. And then
the best part,
they stack.
Stackable.
Because none of our fancy cups stack.
No, they're just taking up so much space in my wine cabinet.
Yeah, so I just really love these. They, if you are not local to Baltimore or to Ellicott City, it's just stickiness.
Yeah.
They are made by a company called Tag, which I know is sold
a lot of places.
Everywhere. But yeah, so I just am really excited about them. They're like thinner than I would buy as an everyday glass because I do think they're a little bit more fragile. Like you can't.
They make a good cheers sound though.
Yes.
Kiss. That's what it sounds like. Ding, 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 ding. Kiss.
But yeah, just really happy with them. I just think they're really interesting and different and kind of like Art Deco-y.
I love them. I've been looking for something like that for like regular drinking glasses.
Well, now we own them.
Well, like not with gold foil because I'm not hand washing. I just don't feel like it.
Well, we bought all those fucking Shea Gagne mugs and I have to hand wash all the time.
I know. This is something that not everyone is going to be able to buy because it does have THC in the product. This is the Synergy Relief CBD and THC infused balm. Okay.
What is that smell? Is that eucalyptus?
I think it is. Rosemary, lavender, cedarwood, and pine.
That makes sense.
So what this is a very emollient and almost like oily warming salve that you apply to any part of your body that might just feel a little bit achy or sore or I don't know, just like tight. I was using this a lot when I was getting back into my cycling, my spin bike, because I was sore and I was tired and I was using muscles I didn't really use. It's not getting you high, but I do think that there are more added benefits of topical THC than CBD.
Yes.
You see CBD in a lot of skincare now and body products, and maybe there are definitely benefits to it. I'm not a scientist, I haven't done my research, but I do feel like it's one of those buzzwords that people are like, okay, CBD, let's add it to everything because everyone wants it. So while that is buzzwordy to me, this works wonders. I have just so enjoyed having something topical that I can rub on a sore area. I do know other people who have used this and have sworn by its benefits. I don't think it's one of those things that is like this mental placebo effect. I feel like it is genuinely working. I've really enjoyed it. I know that when I run out, I will absolutely go and repurchase it again. You do have to have a medical cannabis card in my state to buy this. So if you do have one, I highly recommend it.
I'm gonna try it because
It just helps so much.
I've been having a lot of lower back pain, and part of it is like from seeing the chiropractor. Like we're working through it, but it's just gonna be uncomfortable. It's like gonna get worse until it gets better.
Right.
And I have a lot of lower back pain, and I think that could be really helpful.
If you're gonna put it on your neck or something like I have done before, I would absolutely wear your hair up. It could leave like that oily residue on any furniture that you might be on. Just be mindful of that because it's straight up oils.
So I put it on the back of my hand when we first started talking about it, and by now, like now it will not leave a residue.
Right.
So it's been, I don't know, 7 minutes since I applied it, and I did apply like a very small amount, to be fair.
You don't need a lot.
But like I could get into bed and I wouldn't stain my sheets.
Right.
Which is important to me.
And it's not something that like you put it on and all the feeling from that area has just disappeared. Like it doesn't do
I wouldn't mind that. Like, can we just totally numb something? I haven't been shopping a lot during.
I was gonna say these are all new things
during quarantine.
This robe, this sweater, all the shoes.
Yeah.
Did you go in store for these?
No.
Oh, okay.
But one of the things I have been doing a lot is online shopping. I've just been.
I'm not shopping, but I'm online shopping.
I'm online shopping, putting it in a cart, and then closing it out.
Same, except I'm not often closing it out. I'm clicking purchase.
Well, so I will say, it's like a 50-50 mix. I would say, or not even, maybe a 25-75.
Okay.
25% of the time I end up buying what's the cart. One of the carts that I did officially hit purchase on was when the Madewell was advertising a up to 60% off sale, which is funny because in my mind it was a 60% off sale, but really it's an up to 60% off sale.
So
and
most things are 20%.
Right, so I probably didn't get anything that was actually 60% off. But what I did do is I bought 2 fucking pairs of shoes.
You did?
I did.
I have a pair of tennis shoes I want really bad.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh. Of course I went in there looking for jeans, but then I read a whole article and watched a video about how Madewell plus size jeans are not actually plus size, so I didn't end up buying any jeans, but I did buy these shoes.
They're gorgeous.
So these are just like a little 2-strap leather light wood block heel.
This is your go-to style recently.
Fucking snakeskin. Yeah. I will say I don't think the 2-strap is very flattering for most women, myself included, because it cuts your foot and like does not elongate your leg. But
no, remember when you wore those black ones and I said look how skinny your ankles are?
Yeah, that was weird. These are so comfortable.
Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the wood. This is like really nice wood.
So I was actually, when I pulled them out of the box, I did not remember that they had a light heel, and I was turned off.
Really?
And I thought, oh, I'm gonna end up getting.
They're lovely.
They are amazing. They are so comfortable to wear. It's not like you're wearing a heel at all. It also, they don't flop at all. So a lot of the time when you have a big chunky heel like this and you walk, they sort of flip-flop, but these don't. These stay on your foot. So like when I'm walking through my row home office, I'm not like clomp, 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 clomp. It just sounds like a normal shoe. Like these are the kind of heel that I could wear. Like I have worn them all day. I've worn them all day, no complaints. Leather shoes, really, really well made. They feel very sturdy. They have the like elastic gusset right here so that like my fat feet can still fit in them, but they're very secure on my foot. I just can't believe it. 30 bucks.
I love them.
30 bucks. That's cheaper than DSW.
You win.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was very proud of it.
Many moons ago in a past life, I worked at Under Armour. There was a woman across the hall from my office who was working on her own little brand, and it was going to be totes that were interchangeable. So the concept is you have one canvas tote with various interchangeable straps and covers. So you essentially have tons of bags, but they don't take up any space because you just have the one tote. And she left Under Armour right around the time that I did to pursue this adventure, and she's been very successful at it. And I'm so proud to finally own one because I wanted one for years and years. And it is a composition tote, Compco tote.
Wait, I actually didn't know that backstory.
It is a very well structured, well made bag. The combinations are endless because she has, I don't know, a couple dozen color straps. She comes out with new ones for different seasons. The fall collection that she has been teasing, I am swooning over it. I can't wait to buy something. And then likewise with the tote cover itself, tons of different colors, tons of patterns. She's got like this really fun gold metallic one that I wish I could make work, but I'm just not that bold. And so I picked out 2 sleeves and 2 colored straps. I want to show you inside the bag, but I mean, there's a bunch of shit in here. This is the inside of the bag, and there are tons of pockets all around the perimeter of the bag. One of them is so big, it holds a full bottle of wine, or water bottle if you wanted. Tons of pockets all around here. There's a clip here if you want to clip your keys to it. It actually comes undone, which is really nice. The strap lengths are adjustable because you kind of hook them into this canvas insert inside the bag. So if you wanted longer straps, you could just adjust it that way. If you wanted shorter straps, you put them further down. The bag stands up on its own even when there's nothing in it, and I really love that. So I have this beautiful Kelly green and pink, hot pink strap. I also bought the navy blue, which I thought was just like a more neutral muted color.
But I will love that with the hot pink strap.
With the pink, I know. It's so fun. And then I got these mint green straps.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Which were, I think, exclusive for the summer collection. They have leather on the handles. Everything is so well made. It's like designed and made in Baltimore, which to me, it's like hometown pride. I really think she did such a cool job. I love these. They fit my laptop. They fit more than any purse I've owned have fit.
Yeah.
I used it as my beach bag a couple of weeks ago when I was in the Outer Banks.
Oh.
And it was great because I could just like take apart the bag, take apart the sleeve, and dump the sand out of it.
Yeah, so are you gonna show them how it works?
It's very easy to change out the tote. So you lift this part up, it cinches here so it can be tightened within the bag. You just unclip the straps. It's gonna be really hard for you to see.
Yeah.
But essentially, they just slide right out. It's very easy to do, like this. So you would do that on both sides, and then
just take that.
The cover just slides right off to expose an actual canvas bag beneath it. You could use it just as a canvas bag if you wanted.
Yeah, and she does all the same finishing.
Yeah.
So like the leather details on the canvas part are the same, like everything is finished.
Yes. Just really such an interesting concept, female-owned business. I love to watch her kind of come up with the storyboards and mood boards for her future collections on Instagram. We'll link everything below. It is a little bit of an investment piece. I think the bag itself is $100. Like the canvas tote is like $100. And then the straps are separate and the cover is separate. It's machine washable. I've got a stain on the blue one, like right out of the fucking gate, because I'm an idiot and I thought it was gonna like permanently stain it. It wiped right off.
Yeah.
And so I'm very hard on my bags.
Right, yeah,
I can't be trusted with like a Gucci or a Louis Vuitton or anything like that. I wouldn't want that anyways. It's not my style. This is more like gal on the go, throw it in your bag and run out the door kind of thing. And I love that I can have so many purses, but really it's just like, this is my purse. I can store it super easily. I don't have to junk up my closet with structured bags.
Is it a workhorse?
It's a workhorse
It's a workhorse bag?
Totally. I just think you should at least follow her on Instagram because she posts like these colors that I would never have considered pairing together, and it makes me want to be more adventurous.
Yeah.
She's a cool woman.
So my next 2 items are going to be cozy items pretty much. How to make my house even cozier. So I am obsessed with robes. You've probably seen my lightweight ones, my maternity robes. Like I'm a much more naked adult than I ever was when I was younger. Like I always was fully clothed, but now I just less and less want to wear it.
Oh, I totally understand.
So I have 2 lightweight robes that I love. I had a winter robe that just was ratty and needed to be thrown out. And I think I read on a BuzzFeed list somewhere like 15 products you won't regret buying from Amazon, and they were correct. So,
oh Jesus,
it is.
It's like chinchilla.
Like a, yes, like a faux fur situation. So the whole robe is this amazing gray fabric.
Would you call this velour?
Yeah. And then it has this really super soft faux fur on the cuffs and the collar. I have a scarf that is this exact fabric, and it's so soft.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get one.
I will say, I bought the largest size, and
it has pockets.
It does, and it could be a little bit larger. I like something a little bit more oversized, but they don't have a larger size, so it's worth it. I got it anyway. So like, there's a little bit of a gap, like starting at about the knee,
so you can almost see your puss.
But my thought was, Letitia pretty much had to see my tits with all my other robes, so she won't mind seeing my legs.
Can I try it on, please?
Yes.
Do they have other colors?
Yes. Not a ton of them, but like I think it's like 4 colors.
I think I'm gonna buy one right now.
Yeah, the largest is an extra large, and it's just really not that, well, I will say it's bigger than an extra large because I fit in it, because I usually am an extra, extra large.
I will say the size range is shit. They only have medium, large, and extra large, so if you're bigger or smaller, you're screwed.
Well, I will say if you're smaller, just buy the medium and swim in it. You'll love it. You won't regret it.
I guess so. I guess maybe that's their reasoning, but like
their
robes are meant to be oversized.
Yes, I don't like that it's like snug on my hips. I'm like, can I get a little room in here?
Yeah.
So
but it's really, wow.
My only option is for me to get smaller, for that robe to be bigger.
My last favorite is something that I have to blame on one of you guys, gals actually. I forget who you are, but I remember your comment vividly, which was, you have to try the mom jeans from Target by, who is it? Wild Knox? No, Wild Fable. I was like, mom jeans? Absolutely not. It's the Wild Fable women's high-rise distressed straight jeans, light wash. First of all, never bought mom jeans. Second of all, never bought distressed jeans like this. Third of all, never bought light wash. Who am I? So I bought the only size they had, which is a size 10, and they're a little bit big on me, but I like it like that. I feel like I wouldn't be happy with it. Like they're definitely too big in the waist.
But your true Target size is an 8?
Is an 8.
Okay.
And I have bought 3 more pairs from the Wild Fable line in different colors.
But are they all mom jeans?
No, I did end up getting 2 8s and another 10. And they all fit perfectly. So let me just show you. This is not the shirt I would wear with them, but like, let's just be...
But you could though.
But let's just pretend.
I mean, I think it's a cool... It's a cool like art teacher look. Also, for the woman that was like, it'd be really helpful if you tried stuff on. Here you go. She's got her pants on.
I'm never gonna put a bathing suit on, just FYI.
No. Well, maybe we would, but if we don't want to, we're allowed.
Right. Okay, here they are. Like I said, they're very big in the waist. That kind of does bother me. Okay, I tucked my shirt up into my bra. I know
cute.
This looks really good.
This is exactly how she would wear it.
This is totally how I'd wear it. Okay, another thing I've never done, a full fucking button jean. And there are like 6 or 7 buttons here.
I will say,
it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I just think it's unnecessary.
I love them. They are so comfortable. They're so comfortable. I feel like...
Here, wait. Come closer from the rear.
Here?
Keep going. Now turn around. There you go.
But I wanted to like thank the person who brought these jeans into my life. Oh, here's the best part. They're $22.
That's great.
That's not even on sale. $22, just flat out. I'm in love with them. I'm in love.
I'm in love
with jeans.
And I don't care who knows it.
If you don't like my jeans, you don't have to tell me how awful I look in them down in the comments, okay? I know that they're not everybody's cup of tea. They weren't mine until they came and they were like, sister of the fucking traveling pants.
I'm gonna start a troll account and just start trolling you in the comments.
You don't even have to. Someone told me I was fucking ugly.
I forgot about that.
And listen.
You're fucking ugly.
I don't think that I'm like the next Cindy Crawford, but I don't think I would look at myself and be like, you're fucking ugly.
But I don't think there's anyone on the planet that deserves to be called fucking ugly.
And then when I corrected his grammar because he spelled "you're" wrong, he said, "You're still ugly, bitch."
It's so mean. It's so funny.
It will never not make me laugh. I think about it often. I do. I think about it every single time I post a video now, which is probably really bad for my mental health. I know it is.
No, I know, and I feel really bad because it wasn't directed at me, so like I'm not butthurt about it, but I know that I would be if it was me. But it's still so fucking funny.
You're fucking ugly.
It's called Snow Angels. You're fucking ugly.
Can you do your humidifier?
Still
ugly. I'm like filled with rage now. Fuck that guy.
Okay. So the last thing, which was so random, and sometimes I never really understand how the universe works. So I have a shitload of plants. I have When I moved into my house, I think I had like, I don't know, 8 plants, and now I have 20 some fucking plants. And not only do I have inside plants, I have outside plants. This is all a very long story to say. I have all these outdoor plants that will eventually need to come indoors. And I started thinking about that kind of early and realizing that I have all these ferns and like palms and things that require high humidity.
AKA high maintenance plants.
High maintenance fucking plants. Why did I do this to myself? And so naturally, instead of like letting them die or giving them to people or anything like that, I decided that I needed to make my home a jungle. A jungle so that they would survive. So I kept thinking, I was like, okay, I need to increase the humidity. I got the spray bottle. I got the little dish with rocks. Those were not working. My plants were dying. So I decided I needed to get a humidifier. I started doing research. They're kind of expensive.
But wait, one of those trash emails in our inbox wasn't trash.
No, we get this email from a company and it's like, hey, we'd like to send you a humidifier.
Just so if you've ever wondered what kind of sponsored opportunities come into our inbox. That, and then it's beauty pillows.
Wait, no, it was vegan.
Vegan tuna fish.
Vegan tuna fish. Yes, it was vegan tuna fish. We get a lot of like weight loss stuff, and I'm like, are you calling me fat?
I think they are.
And they're for sure calling us fat. But the vegan tuna was the most fucked up. But anyway, like the humidifier is so random. At any other time, I would have been like, no, I don't need this. Why the fuck would I need this?
Except,
like, how does that have to do with our brand? But then, no fucking kidding, I was like, I need a humidifier. Sure, send me a humidifier.
She was so excited about this, and she was like, do you want one? And I was like, I don't really know where I'm gonna put it.
It was lovingly packaged. It did come in like 2 parts, but
no assembly, really.
No, like you just had to set them together. But it holds 8 liters of water.
Get out.
8 liters. And so I run it for like 4 hours at a time. I only have to fill it like once a week. Like the water.
I've never seen you be so exuberant and excited about talking about something.
A humidifier.
I'm happy for you.
It also comes with a remote.
Okay, are your plants happy?
So yes, I have it right next to a palm that was getting really dried out on the tips. I've been running it for like 4 hours whenever I remember. So a couple times a week. And
oh, you're not doing it every day?
It's not, I think I should be doing it every day, but I'm not. But, so when you turn it on, it's not plugged in, but up here it has, you can adjust the amount of humidity that you want it to reach. Like it will run until it reaches a really high humidity. You can also adjust it, it has a timer, it has a low, medium, high function, which I don't really understand what it does. It also tells you the temperature of the room.
Wow.
But yeah, and it's super easy to fill.
Do you have to use like distilled water?
No.
Can you just do tap water?
I think it even tells you not to use distilled water for some reason. But, okay, so it has this little like filter that has charcoal bullshit in it, or like, I think it might have lava rocks.
What?
I think.
Wow.
So you just pour water into it, and then it filters down. It's borderline silent. Occasionally you'll hear like a little like a little trickle of water as it like sort of fills, I guess. Okay, so it is Kikun, so thank you Kikun for sending us the humidifier.
Do you know how much it retails for?
It retails, it says it values more than $100, but I swear
I think it's on Amazon.
It is. $109.99. 3 mist settings. You can set it on a timer up to 12 hours. Auto shut off, whisper quiet, constant humidity, top fill design, no water leakage. And I will say all of those things are 100% true. I don't know. I just love it. I literally have it tucked into a corner, and you probably would never notice it when you're visiting my house because there are plants in front of it.
I'm so happy for you and your plants.
Thank you.
And humidifiers are really good, especially this time of year when it's going to be colder.
Yes.
And you're getting sick.
I have
with congestion.
I have a feeling I'll be running this one like 24/7 once it's actually cold and I have heat on in my house.
Yeah.
So, after hearing how much I loved this giant humidifier, my mom happened to say that she was going to be getting rid of a diffuser humidifier because she realized that the essential oils were like making her dog sneeze.
Oh yeah, they're bad for dogs.
They're not good for dogs. So she decided to get rid of it. And so she got this little one called a Syntus. Little humidifier. It only has about a cup capacity, but it glows. It's got like 12 different light settings, and then it has 2 different mist settings. And I have this one on my nightstand. Originally I was going to take it into work for my work plants, but I just was like, okay, I'll try it out, put it on my nightstand. It was the first time in months that I have not woken up with like hardened phlegm in the back of my throat.
Oh, wow.
Yes, this has helped me dramatically.
I'm so happy.
I will probably,
Is it rechargeable or something?
So I don't, yeah, it's not battery operated, it is a plug-in. I didn't bother to bring the plug. So I just plug it in and it does turn off automatically if it runs out of water. Yeah, I don't use essential oils in it, not my jam. But I would consider, if I was sick, like doing a couple drops of like a eucalyptus. Yeah, if I had a lot of congestion, I would consider it, but like I'm not going to be diffusing all the time. No. But I probably will get one small like this for my office to try and help with the humidity in my office. That's it! That was long. It's 3 o'clock. Fuck. Dang! Sorry, Danielle. Sorry, editing, Danielle.
We had some good laughs, though.
Oh, it was a goodie.
Thank you so much for watching this favorites. Obviously, Caitlin never wears her hair straight, and she's really enjoying this brush.
Yes.
I think you should buy one.
This should be in my favorites. Honestly, our next favorites will probably have this brush in it, because I'm going to buy one, and then I will literally just spend a whole other video brushing my hair.
Great brush.
Well, it's like a scalp massage. Like, I request a scalp massage when I go get a massage.
Me too.
And this is like an at-home version.
Is there any other housekeeping? We're going to be hitting you guys up for some fundraising.
Yes.
In, like, starting now, actually.
Right now. This very moment.
This very moment. Caitlin, I almost said Mike and I. Caitlin and I are participating in the Arthritis Foundation's Jingle Bell Run. It's a virtual walk/run the weekend of December 11th, 2020. Raise money for arthritis. And arthritis is something that affects 21% of adults in Maryland alone. And we are going to be raising money for the foundation. We're very excited. This is not our first year doing this.
No.
We enjoy it, and it's a fun, festive activity that's philanthropic, and it's a good time.
So we've been playing around with the idea also of having like a very casual but very social distance walk. I almost think we should just do the same walk that they do.
They change it up every year, though.
We'll just do the same one as last year.
Okay.
Because that's like outdoor.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
It's not tight. And it's just like, okay, everyone starts here.
Right.
And then we walk.
Yeah, so it's a 5K. You can run it, you can walk it. If you sign up and register before November 1st, you can get your t-shirt ahead of time so you have it for race day, or race weekend rather. It's a virtual event, so you can do it from anywhere. You don't have to be in Baltimore.
And you could do it in you could do it in phases. If you don't want to do a whole 5K in one day, you could do it in a couple days. We're really excited because both of us have been affected by arthritis with people that we love. And so we really just want to be able to use our platform for more than just beauty products and vibrators. Like, we want to give back to our community, especially to, you know, a foundation that works so closely to help try and cure something that has affected our loved ones. Yes. So we would highly encourage you to participate. Even if you don't want to fundraise, even if you just want to do it for yourself, that's fine. We would just love to try and like build this as much as possible, raise as much money as possible, and get the word out as much as possible.
Our links will be below. You can join our team if you want to do it virtually with us. Maybe we can find a way to like live stream it while we're doing it. That would be cool.
I think we should.
Or if you just want to make a $5 or $10 or $100 donation, all of that information will be below, and all of the money goes to the Arthritis Foundation. We've donated our own money. It is not sponsored. They did ask us to partner with them, but it's just for awareness.
Yeah, and we would have ended up doing it anyway, but I think we're just going to make a more concerted effort to make sure to spread the word as much as possible.
Absolutely. We set a very lofty fundraising goal, and we know that we can achieve it. It's $5,000.
$5,000. We for sure. I remember texting you and saying it was a lofty goal, but I really think, I don't know, ever since I like put it in and like hit submit, I'm like, no, we can do that.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about it in every video, and if someone says that they're annoyed by it, well then, you're not a very nice person.
Right? I hope someone kicks you in the shin.
I hope you get a paper cut.
Oh, under your fingernail. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go now so Caitlin can brush her hair and her butt hair.
Me and Marsha Brady just fucking...
Marsha. Watch our last video.
Watch our next video.
Watch all the videos.
And... cut it.
Don't forget to leave a comment with your favorites.
Funny question. Funny question.
Have you ever shit your pants?
Oh, wait, okay, no, let's do that. Have you ever shit your pants or been very close?
Yeah, even if it's a shart.
Have sharted my pants. I had food poisoning once. It was very traumatic. I also thought I shit myself the other day. So now, there we go.
I have shit my pants twice, both as an adult.
And you shit the bed.
Well, that's one of them. Yeah, I shit the bed.
It's one of my favorite stores.
That's one of my favorite too.
Stores. Cerise.
Shit the bed. And I was just sick with the flu both times. I wasn't because I was like
incapable of finding a toilet.
Thank you. That was a great
But
way.
I have been very close.
We love you.
Love you!
I'm gonna count. You need to take a drink every time she brushes her fucking hair.
That's true. Add that to the beginning of the video. Brush. Yeah.
We're gonna turn this off now. Do you want to smile for a photo?
Sure.